Balancing guest comfort, security, and operating costs in your short-term rental can be a major challenge, but we've got some great tips to help you keep it all under control. Get ready for a fast-paced ride as we introduce you to some game-changing benefits of smart home technology. From enhancing guest experiences to boosting security and optimizing costs, smart tech is your Airbnb game changer. We'll cover the products needed to up your game, so make sure to check out the links in the description below for all the products mentioned. Coming up soon, we're going to be having a live broadcast where we're going to be announcing some really good news about the future of the DIY Smart Home Guy channel. You're not going to want to miss that. There's a lot of tech out there that's perfectly fit for Airbnb and VRBO hosts, even if you're not that familiar with the technology. No, and believe it or not, I'm not getting paid to do this video. So, these things right here, these are affiliate links, and that's a thanks button. You can click that and have the opportunity to send me a beer. And with that, let's get into it. The very first experience that your guest is going to have at your vacation rental is going to be unlocking that front door. Ditch the keys and get a smart door lock. This allows you to provide PIN codes, which are basically just digital keys. And it eliminates all the problems associated with lost keys, meeting guests to give and pick up keys. It also means there's no more hiding keys under doormats. You know you did it. My personal preference is to have keyless smart locks, meaning no keys whatsoever, but I do understand this is a personal preference, and you may decide to pick up a unit that has a key. With smart locks, different PIN codes can be provided to your Airbnb and VRBO guests, cleaners, maintenance workers, and management personnel. Many smart locks also provide capabilities to automatically lock doors under certain conditions. And the lock-unlock status can also be monitored from an app, which tremendously improves your peace of mind. The app also allows you to remotely lock and unlock the door, which is going to save your butt. A good smart home lock will provide an app, allow for more than 20 codes, and allow you to change and delete the codes remotely. My top 3 recommendations for smart locks include the Schlage Encode Wi-Fi Deadbolt, the Yale Assure Wi-Fi Deadbolt, and the UltraLock U-Bolt Pro. The Schlage supports up to 100 lock codes, requires Wi-Fi for remote access, and can be controlled through the Schlage Home app, Google Assistant, or Amazon Echo. According to my research, Schlage can, that is a yes, integrate with Airbnb and HomeAway for automatic key generation. It does allow you to generate temporary and permanent digital keys from the app. I see price ranges between $250 and $300-ish. Next up is the Yale Assure Wi-Fi Deadbolt, which also comes in keyed and keyless versions. It supports over 200 lock codes and can be controlled through the Yale app, Google Assistant, and Amazon Echo. According to Yale, the Assure SL Wi-Fi lock can integrate with Airbnb for auto key generation, which is super cool. I see Yale Assure locks run between $200 and $300 depending on the fit and finish. Last up is the UltraLock U-Bolt Pro with a Wi-Fi bridge adapter. This is a 6-in-1 smart lock that's packed with features at an affordable price. They call this a 6-in-1 since it can be unlocked from a PIN code, a fingerprint, a key, the app, shake to open, and auto unlock on arrival. It supports up to 95 lock codes and fingerprints. 95, what a random number. Come on. And I don't see anywhere that it integrates with Airbnb or VRBO, but I hear rumors that that might be coming soon. The U-Bolt Pro also provides temporary codes that expire on a certain date. I see prices between $170 and $250 at the time of this recording. And for a pro tip, when you're handing out lock codes, you're going to want to use the customer's mobile phone number. That's going to make it easier for you, and it's going to make it easier for them to remember. Keeping an eye on things around your rental property is critical to your guest safety, your property safety, and your peace of mind. Cameras and video doorbells are not there to be creepy, and it's not like you're going to just sit there and watch them all the time. Who has time for that? With the exception of the garage, I recommend that each one of your cameras are outdoors and focus on the following critical areas: all entry doors, the driveway, inside the garage, swimming pools, and barbecues if you have them. For the front door, and really any entry door, you want to be able to detect both the approach to the door and the entry into the door if possible. This can be achieved with a video doorbell and a camera, or any other type of combination. And I mentioned that camera in the garage. This is also important for your security and peace of mind. Having the ability to visually verify the open and closed state of the garage door is essential in my opinion. Even if you don't allow your guests to have access to the garage, having a camera in the garage is one way to make sure that they're playing within the rules. Cameras watching the driveway allow you to monitor cars for proper parking and even ensure that the house party rules aren't being violated. I actually heard a story about a party bus pulling up in front of an Airbnb. The owners luckily were able to catch it on their video cameras. They raced over and were able to shut it down before any damage was done, but that could have been a mess. But whichever doorbells and cameras you pick, I recommend that they have the following features. It's best that they're constantly powered and, if possible, have a battery backup. They need to have an app so you can easily monitor them from your phone, provide two-way talk capabilities, and provide a cloud storage option. Doorbells meeting this criteria are Google Nest, Sky Bell, and the Ring doorbell. Each are a leader in their own right and can be trusted to do what you're asking them to do. So let's look at these head to head. Obviously, each of these come in different models, but we'll focus on the wired 1080p, which are almost always on sale for around $100. Nest gives you a 3-hour rolling window with the base purchase. Anything after that will need to be pulled from the cloud. Cloud subscriptions run about $6 a month, a little less with the annual plan. Skybell gives you a 7-day rolling window with the base purchase. There's no cloud plan that I can see. If you need the footage and you forget to download it, you're out of luck. And Ring gives you no rolling period, meaning it's live footage only. If you want to go back and review an event, you'll need a subscription, which is about $4 a month, less with the annual plan. When it comes to cameras, you're looking for an intersection between video quality and affordability. You definitely want something that's in the 1080p or better range, and you can find a lot of options like that for under $100 per camera. One of my personal favorites is a Eufy cam with built-in batteries that are constantly charged by solar panels, which also have internal battery storage. As you're well aware, climate control is a significant contributor to both the comfort of your guests and the operating costs of your rental unit. On the comfort side, having the property at a comfortable temperature when the guests arrive will make them instantly feel at home. If the temperature is too hot or too cold, that guest is more than likely to head straight to the thermostat and crank it high or low. This, in turn, adds unexpected costs to your energy bill and stresses your HVAC system in ways that are likely to lead to higher maintenance costs. And when your guests and cleaning crews leave, there's no reason for comfortable temps. Away settings can save you a lot of money. And this is where smart thermostats come in really handy. Your smart thermostat should have the following capabilities. The ability to be controlled from an app, like it's almost done, right? Be able to set a max heat and max cool set point, ability to quickly set a home and away mode, ability to monitor the runtime for the unit, and the ability to integrate with other smart home platforms would be nice. My personal recommendations are the Honeywell T5 and the ecobee, which is what we use in our rental space. The most important feature, in my opinion, is the ability to set the heat set point range and the cool set point range. This prevents your guests from driving the temps to insane levels. You can also set hold times that will switch back to your original settings after a certain period of time. And to stop your guests from hacking into your settings, you can set up PIN codes to protect against unwanted changes. We only allow our guests to change the temp levels, and they have no access to the schedule, vacation mode, or any other system settings. For the next topic, without going all smart home crazy, there's a couple of things that you can do that are very simple that really will add to the comfort and security of your property. Automating your exterior lighting to turn on just before sunset and turn off just after sunrise is one of these things. When there's no guest, this is going to maintain the lived-in look. Your guests will also appreciate not returning to a dark home. Having just a few smart switches in the home added to a sunset schedule will solve this problem nicely. And if you have zero knowledge about smart homes and smart home devices, the TP-Link Casa lineup is a great entry point. They install with minimal experience and, with the help of the Casa Home app, can be set to turn on and off on schedules. Come on, don't leave your guests in the dark. Having some lights on waiting for them is going to make them feel more comfortable and more secure. If your short-term rental has a garage, installing a smart garage door opener is essential. I get it. You don't allow your tenants to use the garage and you have a lock on the garage entry door that prevents it. But you, your cleaners, or your maintenance team may use the garage. It's common for cleaning and other supplies to be stored in that garage. A smart garage door opener is going to provide you with the following benefits. You can receive notifications if the door is open beyond a certain length of time. You can use the app to monitor the position of the door. And yes, you can also do that from the camera that I told you to put in earlier. but having the double verification is really going to help. And you can remotely close the door if it was left open by mistake. Both Genie and Chamberlain offer smart garage door opener options. Tell us about your favorite smart garage door opener in the comments below. In my personal experience, the MyQ app works great. I just wish I could make it stop with all the ads. Add one final pro tip. On that garage entry door, use a smart door lock there, but turn it around so that the keypad's on the inside. That pretty much wraps it up. If you're an Airbnb or a VRBOer and you have smart home tips, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit like, and don't forget to spank that bell icon. You know it likes it. Until next time, cheers.